Aloha everybody and welcome to part 14 of Mega Man Legends. So we are now heading towards the Clozer Woods Sub-Gate. And I should recommend before you go in here to pick up either the Powered Buster or the Grand Grenade, because we need an explosive weapon in order to finish this dungeon.
I've never seen a site like this before. There's a big pit in the middle and I can't get any readings from inside. I wonder what could be in there. Mega Man? Are you okay? Can you see a door somewhere? I can't get any readings of that room, Mega Man. My monitor's completely blank. Take a look around and let me know what you see. It's my guess the power's out in that room. Can you see a switch anywhere?
I don't see any switches, but there's some writing here. Let's see. It says, Operations Room 2. Emergency system activation requires direct password input from Eden, or the insertion of 3 level 2, or higher prototype anthro unit ID cards.
What's a prototype anthro unit? I've never heard of that before. Well, whatever that is, you need 3 ID cards, right? If we're lucky, you'll be able to find them inside there.
That's right, folks. Instead of having 3 starter keys to find in order to leave this place, we need to find 3 ID cards. And the elevators and stuff don't work right now. We need to find a generator to make all those things start running again. Because when we fall down, no problem, but we can't really jump out, you know? So make sure you save before you come in here, and honestly, this subgate's not really all that bad. Except these mantis guys won't stop chasing me! Leave me alone! Bad touch! Danger, danger! Stranger danger! I'm 14 years old, goddammit, leave me alone! And you can tell he was 14 years old because of his reading comprehension. He was having a little bit of trouble with the computer, but hey, he's 14, I get it. I assume Mega Man doesn't go to school. I mean, he's flying around, going through all these dig sites and fighting Reaverbots and stuff. I assume Barrel Casket's homeschooling the guy. Why didn't Barrel just let him be a kid? I know he found Mega Man and stuff, but like, was he the one who's like, Mega Man, you're gonna be a digger, and there's nothing you can do about it. You're not going to school. I'm not taking you to a fancy civilization or anything. No, we're gonna find refractors. The guidance unit is very, 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 very cool because it basically gives you the second best weapon in the game. So do not miss out on that. It's actually pretty easy not to miss out on, you know. You just go into one of the hallways and it's like, there's treasure chest as soon as you come out. But that will give you one of the best weapons in the game, so keep an eye out for that. Also keep an eye out for holes. Almost every one of these boxy pillars that you can jump up onto has a hole that you can investigate. As well as these one-shot little bird-type Reaverbots who can give you good money. A lot of them drop the blue refractors, and blue refractors are the highest currency of refractor. I think it gets you like maybe 500 or 2,000 or something. I don't really remember all the values of the refractors. I've never been able to memorize them like I have the Legend of Zelda. You know, Legend of Zelda, I can tell you that like a green rupee's 1, a blue rupee is 5, a red rupee is 20. You know, that's pretty obvious to me, but when it comes to like refractors, all I know is like the blue ones are the best ones, and go figure, they're the biggest ones, so keep an eye out for the blue ones. And the purple ones are sort of the second best refractors, but yeah. I hate these enemies, if only because they have a shield, right? And the shield protects them from damage, and eventually they drop the shield in order to shoot at you and stuff. But like, even if you get behind them, most of the time, the pellets will not affect them simply because they have a shield up.
Did you find something, Mega Man?
I think I found an ID card.
Good going.
I'll go back to that control room once I found the others.
So there's our first ID card, but like I was saying, they put up a shield, and you know the shield's supposed to protect them from gunfire. You know the shield's gonna do its job, but like, if you get behind them and you shoot them when they're shielding, for some reason it still doesn't work. Like, the shield still acts like it's behind him even though it's not, and what's the point of having one shield and not like an all-around shield if it doesn't hurt his back? But then again, sometimes when I fight these guys, I do shoot them in the back and it does work. It seems to be like specific Reaverbots don't get affected by that. I really don't know what to make of that. But either way, when you have the max power buster like I do, most of the time they just sort of get knocked down and then they immediately try to shoot you as soon as they get up. And because I'm firing pellets so quickly and because my pellets are so strong, I just end up knocking them down again. So, you know, they get up, shoot them, knock down. Get up, shoot them, knock down. Get up, shoot them, knock down. They're not exactly the hardest Reaverbots to deal with, and they're kind of the only real new enemy type in this place. So, you should be good. Well, they do have one from the prologue area, which we haven't seen in a while, but yeah.
That looks like the generator you've been looking for. Can you get it to work? All right! You should be able to get the elevator to work now.
So now I can leave the Clozer Woods Sub-Gate. All the elevators are working, and I needed to activate that to reach the third ID card, as well as the boss of this particular Sub-Gate. Spoiler! This place has a boss. I'm sorry. I got ahead of myself. But either way, this entrance leads us back to the Catalog's ruins. Like I said, every single Sub-Gate in the game is connected to the Catalog's ruins. There's two of the places I've been to on the map, and I was going to blow up that one wall with the Grand Grenade, but then I was like, what if I need the Grand Grenade for later, because I need to blow up a certain section of wall. So I promise you, the Grand Grenade can destroy those walls. I was just like worried about like how much ammo I had. But yeah. And as before, when you go into the Catalog's ruins and then come back into a Sub-Gate, all the enemies respawn. So now I have to deal with all the shield guys again. I could go in the door and there he is! You're a terrible shot, dude. You're a terrible, terrible shot. I wish I had my vacuum arm. Because sometimes trying to pick up all those Zenny before they disappear can be kind of awkward because they just sort of scatter everywhere. And, you know, we still have the tank-like control. Jesus. We still have the tank-like controls. And this guy was in the prologue area. There weren't three of them, but there was this one guy, so it's nice to have him back. All he does is he hangs on the ceiling, and he occasionally drops bombs, but if you're not directly under him, you'll be fine. You're a terrible spider Reaverbot.
Mega Man, I'm seeing something funny on my monitor. It looks like there's a false wall or something. There's probably a secret room in there.
And this is why you needed either the Powered Buster or the Grand Grenade, as I've shown you here. Because you have to destroy that section of ceiling, and then you need the jump springs in order to jump super high into this upper area, so that you can go to this next section. And if you do not have a explosive special weapon, if you have the vacuum arm, if you have the machine buster, you're not going anywhere. So yeah.
Hey, Mega Man. Have you ever wondered where the Reaverbots came from? I mean, who made them and why? You know, we go around doing digs all over the place, but is it right? It's almost like stealing. Mega Man! I'm picking up 3 Reaverbots close by. Watch out!
Alright, boss time, folks. And oh my god, they're dogs! 3 flamethrower Reaverbot dogs. Dogs who breathe fire. That's a new one. I'm not in video games. I've seen that quite a bit. But either way, folks, this boss is pretty simple because all I really need to do is strafe and shoot. Strafe and shoot. Strafe and shoot. All 3 dogs are chasing me, but they always seem to miss you when you're strafing, And even if they do get close to you, a lot of their pattern is about stopping so that they can shoot flamethrower at you. So even when they get close to you, they'll take a step back, stop, and start breathing fire towards you, which again, you can strafe out of the way of no problem. It only goes in one direction. So if you just move to the right or move to the left, you can dodge the fire like it's nobody's business. Unlike me. And that fire is very powerful because it destroyed my shield. My health bar will be red for the rest of this section because the fire destroyed my shield. So yeah. Like I said though, it's pretty simple. All you're really doing is strafing the whole room. They'll keep chasing you. Even if they catch up to you, they're just going to back up to shoot fire. So they don't tend to run into you too much. And with my max power Mega Buster, it's not really that big of a deal. And booyah! We got the third ID card. I just have to go back to the computer room at the entrance, and we're pretty much done with this sub-gate. Like I said, the sub-gates are like 10 minutes to 15 minutes long. They're not really all that taxing. They don't really have any intense puzzles. And most of the time, you can just sort of skip by all the Reaverbots. You don't have to fight them if you don't want to. It just gets you zenny. You can jump over most of them. There's no, like, door that won't open until you kill all the Reaverbots. Now you can skip most of them, honestly. I imagine... I've never seen a speedrun of Mega Man Legends. I'd be very interested in seeing that. I'd be very curious to know how long it takes for speedrunners to beat Mega Man Legends, because it's not a super long game when you're skipping cutscenes and skipping past Reaverbots and stuff, you know? That'd be interesting. Hey Mantis guys, I'm back. Did you miss me? 'Cause I missed you. But either way, back when we were at the computer before, we learned things about, like, Eden and a prototype anthro unit and all this terminology we don't know. It seems like Mega Man's getting to the bottom of this whole Reaverbot ancient civilization business. I don't know.
This is it. Once I'm inside the main gate, we should be able to figure out why the Reaverbots activated like that. But how come I can read these ancient letters?
Holy Moses, ladies and gentlemen, we have just opened the main gate. That is the place where the Catalog's Island treasure is said to be. That is the big dungeon everyone's been trying to get into, and we just unlocked it. And apparently Mega Man can read languages he's not familiar with. What the hell does that mean? Either way, folks, let's go to the main gate and let's go take off for it in part 15.